Do you want to change your Nissan Frontier look from this? Alright, so I got myself a set of Nerf bars, is what they're called. And I'm about to install these on my vehicle. These ones open box, which I don't care, I'm going to open the box anyway. And it's really nice looking. RC is the name of the brand on this, which is Rough Country. These are a couple $100 and I got them for like 150, so much better deal than what you would normally expect to pay. And it's really easy to install. There's just a couple pieces of hardware, which I'm not sure if it came with, because it looks like the bag of nuts didn't come, so I might have to just buy my own. Okay, so the first thing you want to do is line it up to your vehicle, and then you're going to come under here, and there's little bolts already built into the vehicle right here. Okay, so under your vehicle, you're going to feel right here, there's one. Slide forward. There's another right here. And then finally in the front. Right here is the third. And basically all you have to do is slip these on, get a little Loctite, put a bolt on there, and you're good to go. Alright, so I went to Home Depot to get the hardware I needed, and I got some lock washers. These are M8, which is 8 millimeters. And then I got these 2 packs of flange nuts. So I'm going to put on the bar, then put on the lock washers, and then the flange nuts. And parts are listed right there, but I'll also link them down below. So total hardware cost was $10. You need 12 of these because there's 3 points with 2 nuts on each one, a top and a bottom. So basically you're going to put on both sides and then lock them in tight. And you want to have a torque wrench because it says you want to put it to 15 pounds of pressure. So I'm going to set everything up nice and loosely, and then I'll get my torque wrench and torque it down to 15 pounds. Okay, so you just want to push this under here and line it up with the holes. And if you have 2 people, it's going to be easier. And then you... Okay, so you're going to line these bolts up, and then you're going to fasten one down. You're going to see right there where, hopefully you can see right there where I basically put that in there, and then as you can see I have 1 bolt in there, and I'm going to put another one, and then going back here you see I have another one set up in here as well. Screw that down nice and hand tight. So to know which side is which side of the vehicle, the short piece is going to go in the front, and then the longer one is in the back. And that's the only way that it lines up in the bolts below. So where this comes to, there's more space on the back and there's less space on the front, and that's how you know which side you're on. So now you're going to line this up so that the bolts all align here. And with 2 people it'll be easier. 1, it's okay. So what I'm going to do is secure 1 bolt on right now, and then I can do the other ones. Okay, so I basically secured 2 of them in place right in the middle, and then that allows the other sides to be where they need to be, but I can let go with my hands. And then I can now secure the same thing here, 1 and 2. 1's right here, 2 right here. And then I'm just going to screw the other ones on hand tight on the front, which is right here. And then on the back, which I'll move down to right here. Maybe you can see a little bit better right there. And once those are on, then we're going to repeat the process on the other side. Alright, so then we just crank this down to 15 foot-pounds of torque. Do that on every bolt. Okay, pause. Pause. So this is the final look, and I love it. I think it looks amazing. I really think it's awesome. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are. Do you like the ones that are just the pure Nerf bar going straight across, like the stock one? Or do you like this one where it's just a little step that you put your foot on like this? Let me know what your thoughts are on that in the comments below. So there you go. It is done. It's probably only about a 35-minute project. And let me tell you, I really like the way it turned out. I really like how it feels. Man, it's great stuff. So I will link in the description below the exact set I got. And yeah, give a thumbs up if you learned something here. So with the torque wrench I had, it was definitely a long one and there wasn't a lot of clearance. So what I did was I torqued down the lower bolts. The upper bolts were harder to get to. So I just torqued it down to the 15 and I put a regular wrench on and felt how it would feel so I could kind of do the rest ones by hand. And basically it was, I can't really go any further with kind of a moderate amount of strength. I would imagine if I just cranked on it, I could probably go more, but 15 foot-pounds was pretty much the smaller, like medium-sized ratchet, and then just kind of crank it down to the point where with a moderate amount of pressure, you can't go any more. Like if you're like, oh, let me just really try to get this a little bit more, it won't go. That's about where 15 pounds is. I do recommend torquing it, but if you have to do it that way, go ahead. So thanks so much for watching the video. Give it a thumbs up, and I hope I earn you as a subscriber. I will be doing more projects on this Nissan Frontier over time, and I'll record all of those. So thanks so much. We'll see you in the next video.